Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Nurjam and this is my friend is Ahmad Muliadi Asri, and we are from class 4B, and we will discuss about pair up and talk. The first question, Ahmad.
Okay,
Which of these things you seen or heard?
I think the one I've heard of is picture two, because almost all countries prohibit the use of phones during meetings. What about you, Syahrul?
In my opinion, I have seen number 3, eating a burger with his finger. Some may find it a confident and natural way to enjoy eat a burger, while others may find it irreverent. This depends on personal preference, culture, and the social context in which the burger is consumed. And the next question is, which of these things have you done, Ahmad?
What I have often done is in picture three. I have breakfast using my hands. How about you? What do you often do, Syahrul?
I have done is number 7, eat
Okay,
while
that's it.
standing. Yes, some people may find that is fine because it is the individual choice and there are no rules against it. However, some people may find it impolite or inappropriate because food should be enjoyed, relaxed, and seated. Responses depend on each individual's culture's norms, situation, and personal preference. And the next question is, which of these things do you think are good and which are the acceptable?
I think what is impolite is picture 5 and what is acceptable is picture 1. Because in picture 5 it's very impolite to be immediate, and the first picture is very common if we suddenly sneeze in a meeting. How about you? Which one is respectful and which one is acceptable? Sorry.
In my opinion, is the respectful is number 2, and the acceptable is the number 1. Why? In number 2, it is ignored interaction and involvement with people around. This can make the partner or other members of the gathering feel neglected. In formal or professional situation, calling during a meeting with someone can be considered impolite and disrupt the flow of the meeting. It is better to give your full attention to the activity at hand and avoid the diverting attention by putting off a phone call or telling someone about annoying situation ahead of time. And the acceptable is number 1. Someone who suddenly sneezes during the meeting is generally understood as a physical reaction that cannot be controlled and is considered normal. And the next question is, how would you complete this sentence? I think it is rude too.
I think it is rude to make a phone call while we are having dinner, either with a spouse or with co-workers. What do you think is rude to do, Syahrul?
I think it's number 5. The is rude to number 5 is raise your food during a meeting or meet someone. It is not impolite. It is impolite.
Oh, yes.
And then the last question is, what funny, strange, or rude things have you seen visitors to your country too?
I think the most common thing when there are tourists is eating while walking, because in my country, even though it is common to eat while walking, it is still not polite. What do you think?
In my opinion, when a visitor comes to my country, then the visitor leaves his food in a public place, which is the rude culture in my country. Uh, so thanks. That's all for our group. I think is enough. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.